Angle of elevation and depression. Our topic for today is about elevation and depression, but before that, let us consider this one. How can the farmer measure the height of the coconut tree? Can this be measured directly with the use of a ruler or tape measure? Do you have any idea if it is possible? Yes, Carlo, you have an idea?
I guess it is not possible.
Yes, you're right. So how are they going to measure the height of a tree? Do you have any idea, Ryle? The height of the tree may be determined if at a certain time the angle of elevation of the sun is known and the tree's shadow is measured. Yes, that's right. In order to measure the height of the tree, you are going to use the angle of elevation. So this time, let's proceed to our discussion. Specifically, there are our learning objectives. Describes and illustrate angles of elevation and angles of depression, and solve real-life problems involving right triangles. So let's get started. Who has an idea on what is angle of elevation and angle of depression? Yes, Mara, do you have an idea on what is angle of elevation? It is an angle formed when you look upward. Yes, that's right. It is an angle formed above your line of sight. How about the angle of depression? Do you have any idea, Noel?
It is an angle formed when you look downward.
Yes, that's right. It is an angle formed below your line of sight. To further discuss, look at this picture. As you can see, the angle formed above the observer's line of sight is angle of elevation, and the angle formed below the line of sight is angle of depression. And the line of sight of the observer is called the horizontal line. The first picture is an example of angle of depression. When the observer is looking at the cat on the floor, and angle of elevation when the observer is looking at the cat on the top of the cabinet. How about the second picture? Is it angle of elevation or angle of depression? Ma'am, it is both angle of elevation and angle of depression. How can you say that it is both angle of elevation and angle of depression? Ma'am, that is because when the man take a photo of the owl, he create an angle of elevation. While when the owl look at the man, it creates angle of depression. Yes, you're right, Louisa. How about the third one? Ma'am, it is angle of elevation, since the observer is looking at the top of the tower. That's correct, Anna. So this time, let's solve this one. To illuminate the entrance of your school building, a night light is mounted on a 6-meter pole. If the base of the pole is 24 meters from the entrance, find the angle of depression from the light. Here is the illustration of the problem. Since the illustration created the right triangle, then we can use the trigonometric ratios. And since the given sides are opposite and adjacent, so we could use tangent to solve the given problem. We have tangent theta is equal to opposite over adjacent. Tangent theta is equal to 6 over 24. Tangent theta is equal to 0.25. Theta is equal to the inverse of tangent times 0.25. So we have theta is equal to 14.04 degrees. Do you still have any question? If none, then let's call it a day. See you tomorrow, class.